we're going to look at some of the player ratings, actually.
How long you been doing this, Sim?
This is a new thing that we do. Thank you very much. So this is the player. We're going to react to the player ratings that lineup builder have given our players for today's game. So we're going to look at the ratings they've given and given our reaction. So the first one we're going to look at is Vicario. They've given him a 7.2. 2 saves, obviously. He only made 2 saves, but they were 2 really good saves.
They're really good saves, yeah.
Obviously, he helped us get that clean sheet. I think he could be going for an 8 there.
I would have gone for an 8. I would have probably gone more for a 9 if we're being completely honest, because he's kept a clean sheet, which is massive. He came out for a couple crosses and corners. He weren't great at them, but he got a few punches out of it. And then he did make some great saves as well. So I would have probably given him 8.5.
Yeah, 7.2 is a bit harsh. Yeah. 2 really good saves and not the clean sheet.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro, 7.5 they've given him. I think that's
probably fair. Yeah,
I think it's fair. It says 6 duels won, 4 aerial duels won as well. So I think he actually dealt with Grealish really well. Grealish, I think, throughout the game threatened.
If he didn't get booked, I think he would have got. I think that first 5-10 minutes and Grealish having that chance probably brought his score down a little bit, because he's allowed him to get into that moment and into the final third. But after that, and after he got booked, I did think he dealt with Grealish very well. But attacking, going forward, I don't think he was up to his best standard today. He was good. He was better than he was.
Corner, got an assist with the
he got assist with the corner, but yeah.
Zero. Oh, no, sorry, wrong player. He got an assist with the corner, and obviously he was involved in the third goal.
He was involved in the third goal in the end. Yeah.
Did quite well. 7.5 I think is fair. Kevin Danso, 7.7. So 6 aerials, so 6 duels won, 4 aerial duels won. I actually thought he defended really well today. By the way, it's the first game in the league we've won without Romero.
Yeah, I think he struggled for parts with Beto, because Beto had to beat him with him a couple of times. But after that, the balls that were flying into the box, like when I said they kept coming in diagonally, he was dealing with them because he's quite good at that. But yeah, I thought his rating's probably spot on for today.
What was that? 16 clearances. Wow.
18.
18 clearances.
18 clearances.
I mean, that shows, shows how we relied on him to, every time the ball's in the box, he's always getting his head on it. Next up, Mickey van der Ven, 8.9 they're giving him, I think.
That's fair.
Should be a 10, come on.
No, that's fair.
Brilliant performance.
It was a brilliant performance.
Even if you take away his goals, I thought he had a really good performance.
No, he was solid, and that's what I was saying, like him and Dadso were so solid, and with Vic as a free, that's what wins you games. There was a couple moments with Vic van der Ven, where I thought he should have cleared it when that thing came across. I think he sliced it a little bit, but got away with it. And there was one where he slipped off. I can't remember if he played the pass in the first half, but he was brilliant today. Absolutely spot on. Yeah,
I thought how he dealt with some of the crosses coming in was brilliant. And obviously he got those 2 goals, those 2 headers. And I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something with him in the captain's armband.
It's changed him.
I think it's really changed him.
And he's become very vocal as well.
Facial hair, manning up. He's like becoming a bit of a man with that armband. And scored against Boda, got us back in the game with the armband on. Had a brilliant game. When was it? Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I think he's really stepping up at the moment.
Big time.
He's starting to be more of a goal threat. Yeah. What was that? 4 goals?
4 goals, yeah. 4 goals this season.
So yeah, I think should be a 10 really. Jed Spence, 6.3. I think it's harsh, but I also think...
I get it. I do get it.
If you think about it, in Dyer's best, he was their biggest threat.
Was the biggest threat.
And he was the few times getting a better...
For Spence, yeah. He didn't beat him like one-on-one, but there was a couple crosses he got in and Spence weren't cutting them out. Like I said, when it was coming in from the other side, Spence was there, but when it was coming in from his side, I think he allowed too much to get into that box.
And also, he just doesn't offer anything going forward. I'm sorry to say, we just miss Adobe so much when he's in the final third. Yeah. It's like we give it to Spence and...
It was a couple of times he lost it, and I think that
he always wants to kind of check inside a bit, and he doesn't want to go around the outside, and it slows us down, and nothing ever really comes of it, and it's a real struggle because he overlaps sometimes, but when you play it to him, he can't go around the outside and cut it back, so he's always cutting in, and then the chance is gone.
And the worst thing for him at the moment, the one time he has played right back this season, it was his worst game he's had so far.
But it's not to say it's
It's not
liability or
Scooby.
anything.
No.
I think 6.3 is a bit harsh, but you know, you can just see how much we miss a doggy.
Yeah.
We can, and it's harsh to say.
6.3 for a team that kept clean sheets, I think, is harsh.
Yeah, but you can just see. I think we need a doggy going forward. I think he just makes the world of difference, and it's a shame he's injured. Next up, João Palhinha, 7.2. I think fair.
Yeah.
A lot of tackles again. I think very combative. I think what I like about Palhinha is in those moments sometimes where it is a bit, we have to ride out a storm. He's like there.
He's there.
Be counted, isn't he?
Yeah, and we weren't. And in the first half, he went not missing, or he was quiet because it was all going through Bentancur. So
7 out of 10 duels won and 3 out of 4 tackles as well for Palhinha. So I think another just combative. These kind of games, I think when you're away from home against a tough side at Everton. He just gives you that base.
A very similar midfield to how we want to play as well.
I think 7.2, pretty fair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he was like a world-class performance. It was good. Bentancur, they've given a 7.6, so a bit better than...
he was more offensively better for us. That would probably be why.
He got the assist.
And he won a few tackles as well.
Yeah, he got that assist, didn't he?
Yeah.
For the goal with the shoulder. Brilliant, by the way. I think he meant it, that shoulder... kind of pass to Van der Ven. 7.6. Yeah, I thought it was one of his stronger games. Yeah. And he obviously had that rasping volley.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Flash wide. That was close. That was really, really good. I think he was just a bit of touch of class today. He looked a bit like that Bentancur where his awareness was much better today.
Yeah.
And, he wasn't panicking on the ball. Still not playing it forward enough. But, yeah. I thought really good. 7.6, I think it's fair.
Yeah, no, I agree. Couldn't agree more with that one.
Javi Simmons, 6.5. Again, it's not great. I think summed up again.
It summed up his game.
I think that moment summed up his game where Moani flicks it into him.
Yeah.
And he's in a great position, does really well, takes in his stride, drives forward really well. Has 2 or 3 options and just tries... I don't know what he's trying to. Jed Spence gets it completely wrong. Those things are just not going for him at the moment.
And it's not just that. His pass that he tried to lay across in the first half as well, where I can't remember when he tried to lay it over to Danso, just summed up his performance, really.
One thing I do want to credit him is he did help out Spence a lot.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. He tackled. Yeah, he did. He made plenty of tackles, actually. Yeah, he did.
Getting back on Ndai.
It was more of his defensive play was good. It's just him going forward was his biggest issue today.
On the left as well. Again, he didn't like it. I don't think didn't suit him, and obviously he was very frustrated when he went off. So hopefully,
and that's why he got subbed. To be fair,
I reckon he was probably more frustrated with himself. Next up, Mohamed Kudus, a new role for him today, 6.1. Wow. It says here only 17 passes. That goes to show how less involved he was today than he has been. One key pass, says here 1 total shot, 9 crosses, but only 1 accurate. Obviously, that being the goal.
Yep.
The first goal. It wasn't his best game today.
It wasn't his best game.
Not a shocker, but you could definitely see.
But it's good that
involved.
It's good that he had the shocker and we were still able to win. I think that's what's key to that.
Yeah, he just wasn't as influential, wasn't taking people on as much.
It was like watching him for some of his games for West Ham last year today.
Yeah, 6.1 a bit harsh, but I don't think he's a 7. So to be fair, probably 6.5 or something.
We're starting to see now where we're struggling.
Yeah, there's the range going
down.
Brennan Johnson, 6.8. So a bit better than Simmons and
he won a couple of corners, but again, it was probably a typical Brennan Johnson performance. This is what you're going to get from him.
What I thought he did okay at was when he did get on that right hand side. Sometimes he just whips those ball in and either wins a corner or makes a chance, and I think he did okay with that. I think a bit better today when it comes to general play. Not amazing, but a bit better than what I've seen from him in other games where he just gives the ball away constantly.
It was more involved.
At least he's winning a corner or something. And actually, I saw him taking people on a bit more today than in other games. But still need more from him.
Need more from him.
I wouldn't, not a 7. I actually think 6.8 is a bit generous. To be honest, what do you think?
I probably would have said I'd have probably given it to him, to be fair.
I think maybe 6.4-ish, 6.5. And Randall Kolo Moani, he got a 6.4. One key pass, that was, I think, to Simmons. No, that was actually to Bentancur. His volley wasn't out him.
Yeah.
Only 7 passes on the day. Again, this is what I'm saying. I think everyone's criticising like Richarlison having very low numbers like that. But I think it's very tough at the moment for our strikers to really get involved.
For Kyle Moani today, I think where he's been let down is by Brennan, Kudus and Xavi. More Xavi out of the 3. I think obviously Kudus was playing a completely different role. So you kind of can give or take, and Brennan's Brennan. So still, you can see it's hard, it's difficult because
I think for Richarlison putting that performance today, we're probably saying he had a stinker. That's the truth. But
he missed that one-on-one, didn't he?
Richarlison missed that one-on-one, yeah. But Moani, there's some bright moments, but again, clearly not fully fit.
No.
And again, at the moment, it seems as though our strikers are very isolated. We're playing a lot of long passes into them, and they're struggling to kind of make things stick. And he wasn't that involved when it came. He didn't have any chances or anything, Moani. But there were some nice flicks, there were some nice moments. Yeah, I can't really say he was a 7. So
no.
6.4. Some of the subs will go to who's first? Bergval, 6.7.
Yeah.
Didn't really do much on the left, really. I think just basically helped maintain the control that we had.
Yeah, no.
But he never really created anything or anything like that.
Yeah, fair play.
6.7. Richarlison. Where are you? Here he is. 6.8. So they
and he got an assist.
Look at that. So Richarlison in 28. He had first of all got an assist.
He had a shot.
So Richarlison had 15 touches compared to Moani, who had also. So Richarlison had as many touches as Moani in 28 minutes.
Yeah.
So it goes to show how it's difficult, isn't it?
It is difficult
for all those strikers. I thought it was an okay cameo. From Rishi, to be honest, was a threat. Was a bit of a nuisance. I didn't mind it. One key pass, 1 assist, a shot on target.
Yeah, it's Richarlison, isn't it?
I thought he did all right.
He did okay, yeah.
And
Matasar.
Goal scorer Pat Matasar, 7.4. I actually thought he had a really good cameo.
He did, he did. Like, I like Sardo. And I get he's not the greatest footballer in the world, but he gave us a little bit of energy, and you notice as soon as he came on, he was shutting down that midfield. Was it not Dewsbury Hall? I can't remember who it was now, but he kept trying to make sure they weren't getting in that pass.
He added a little bit more quality as well. And he obviously got the goal. Really nice header, late run in the box. Yeah. Well done. So I thought really good cameo. I agree with that. 7.4, I think it's great. So those were the lineup builder. Well, I guess Matisse I'll touch on him, but I don't think he gets a rating. 6, 1 minute. No touches, no nothing.
And he still got a 6. Well done.
6.
Well done, Tel.
So yeah, that is the lineup builder. Player ratings. Let me know in the comment section below. Did you agree with their ratings? We're going to do our own player ratings tomorrow, and Ben is back in the studio. But